What's poppin', guys? It's No Name 4505 here, and it is 12:47 at night, and I feel like doing grading spot. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. And I am a noob at 1500. This team is probably not that good, because I just grabbed a bunch of stuff from my box and threw it together. Because like, ooh, Kangaskhan, that's good. Ooh, Rotom, that's good. Ooh, Japan. But this is not a highly rated person from Japan, but I don't know. Their team looks strong though. I can tell that Aegislash is going to serve me well, as will Rotom Wash, and Aegislash, Rotom Wash are definitely. I want to use Volcarona because it has Rage Powder, because that's actually a very solid option. Actually, Volcarona can do a lot of work. Volcarona can sneak up and take a hit, and I have Quiver Dance. Although this is not the correct thing. Let's see here. Like I said, Aegislash, Rotom Wash, Kangaskhan are definitely being brought. Actually, I don't think I could need Kangaskhan to be completely frank. I think Gyarados will be a better option. I think if I go Rotom and Aegislash, and then I actually know if I go Volcarona and Rotom. I'm definitely gonna lead Rotom. And then the question is, do I want to? I'm thinking Gyara in the back. And then the question is, do I want? Well, a lot of these people like to lead with Lando Sylveon. So I think I am going to lead Aegislash and then put Volcarona in the back. On paper, this team actually doesn't look that bad, but I'm actually really terrible at VGC. So if I end up losing these games, even though I'm at 1500, don't be surprised, because yeah, I'm absolutely terrible at VGC, and these sets are like not good. Like, I literally just threw stuff from my box. Like, these are single sets that I threw Protect on, except for this Aegislash. This Aegislash does have Wide Guard, and these are all shiny because like these are all giveaways. Like I can't determine the validity of these sets. So Suicune is probably gonna fire off Tailwind this turn, or go for a Protect and Metagross. If it doesn't go for Protect, that will surprise me greatly. So I'm just gonna. I think I don't lose anything by firing off T-Bolt, Shadow Ball, into Metagross. This is actually a really good lead for me. And yeah, Suicune is going to be withdrawn, and I did not write down the teams. And Hydreigon is going to be the one. This was probably the Pokemon that I was concerned about the most. And Metagross is going to Mega Evolve, which is definitely unfortunate, as Metagross does fire off Protect. So that was not a well executed turn 1 for me. I mean, I do get damage off into Hydreigon, but I wanted a little something more, you know. And yeah, I am gonna fire off this Protect. And let's see here. Do I want to be risky? Do I want to risk it for a biscuit? Well, let's see here. Metagross is probably gonna fire off a Zen Headbutt because it protected this turn into Rotom, or it's gonna switch, and then Hydreigon is probably just gonna fire off a Draco into the Rotom slot because my King Shield is extremely obvious. So yeah, I think, well, he might go for Earthquake right here because I don't know what his moveset is. Man, I don't think I lose anything from black. I don't think I lose anything from just going for double tacked. And yeah, oh, you get to see the Pokemon website, cool. And you get to see my bottom screen, which doesn't have anything cooler. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna fire off a double tacked. I don't think I lose anything from this, because of the fact that I get to see what he wants to do with this. I get to see what he wants to do, essentially. And now I'm also in shield form, which I think benefits me a lot. So yeah, I'm just going to go for a Will-O-Wisp onto the Metagross, and I'm actually going to fire off a flash cannon into the Hydreigon because I need to damage this. And I think the Protect is going to come out, like I said. As it goes for a Dark Pulse, that shouldn't take me out because I have a lot of HP, and it doesn't. Unfortunately, this Metagross is going to protect itself. But I should be able to get like half off with this Flash Cannon. It sucks that I don't have Sacred Sword, but I didn't have an extra heart scale. Oh my god, that does a lot. Had I gotten maybe a higher roll, that would have been fantastic. Okay, Hydreigon is definitely the bigger threat. So I'm actually going to fire off a Thunderbolt into that slot and then go for a King Shield with Aegislash. Because I need to try and keep Aegislash healthy. Well, I mean, I have Volcarona, so I don't think Sylveon is that much of a threat. And yeah, the Hydreigon is going to switch out, and Suicune is going to come back out, so Suicune's not going to appreciate this Zen Headbutt here. As, wow, I forgot about Zen Headbutt. Actually, yeah, I thought that was probably a better play there. I'm playing very obviously right now, but like I said, I'm terrible at doubles in VGC. As the Earthquake actually comes out, okay, that was definitely not a good play right there, so I actually did end up making a good play. And my Rotom is now healthy, and then I can fire off a T-Bolt into the Coon, probably going to have a Citrus. Yeah, that's pretty much what I anticipated, and this Aegislash is kind of a thorn in my opponent's side. I'm actually because of the way my opponent's been playing, I'm anticipating either another Earthquake to try and get rid of this Aegislash or a Protect. So I'm actually going to Thunderbolt the Suicune, and I am going to switch out to my Gyarados. Right here, Gyarados actually is completely okay with being inside right now. Because I could fire off an Intimidate, and unless his Suicune gets a Scald, actually it doesn't even matter because I have Lumberry on this Gyarados because I'm not a Mega. So, yeah, this is actually a really good play for me. As the Zen Headbutt does come out, hopefully that doesn't do that much, and the Scald comes out onto the Gyarados. Hopefully it doesn't burn, but like I said, if it does burn, it's not a big deal because I do have a Lumberry, and I can just go for a Thunderbolt, and Suicune's just a annoyingly bulky Pokemon. So getting that out of the way is definitely good, and I have the leftovers on my Rotom, so I can heal back a little bit of health. The Volcarona does have the Citrus Berry, which is why my Rotom doesn't have it. This Metagross is kind of annoying because it's just sticking around and being annoying. But alright, he does have the Lando T. I don't know why he sent this in, probably to go for Rock Slides. That would be my guess. But I really don't care, because, yeah. So what I'm going to do is actually, because the Metagross is intimidated, it's not as much of a threat, so maybe he's baiting me to attack it, so he can do something, but you know what? I really don't care. I'm just going to fire off that, and then I'm going to go for a Dragon Dance with my Gyarados, because I'm pretty sure I can live a Rock Slide. Maybe he's going to attack my Gyarados. Yeah, I just realized that right now, and then, yeah, I can just fire off a Dragon Dance, and then, what's he going to do? He's probably just going to go for Rock Slide. Ooh, black again. And yeah, the Rock Slide does come out. Poorly played turn on my behalf, because I do just lose my Gyarados, and it's an unfortunate crit. Hopefully this Hydro Pump hits. Haha, and of course. Of course. I expected him to be Choice Scarfed, though. I didn't expect him to be slow. And yeah, this is not looking good. Alright, I gotta go for Volcarona right here. Ah, man, this sucks, dude. Had my Hydro Pump hit, like, I think I would have been good, because what was his other Mon Hydreigon? But it was at low health. So, I think I would have definitely been in a good position. He probably would have been able to take it because he was like a special defensive one, but I don't know though. I don't know. And Yeah, now my Rotom is getting chipped too. That actually probably just lost me the game. That's the thing about VGC that I dislike, is that I feel like just little bits of hacks like that are so like crucial. Also, this doesn't have Fire Blast, which is kind of bad, but okay, he's actually going to withdraw the Metagross right here into Hydreigon. So that's looking better for me because yeah, Rotom can kind of handle these two mons. Hydreigon's gonna get out of there. This is definitely not looking good though. Maybe I can take a Thingamabob. Well, actually, this is not. Alright, good miss, good miss. My Volcarona is probably gonna go down. I was gonna say maybe I could take one, but it didn't even matter anyway. And then please hit this Hydro Pump, Rotom. Maybe he has a Wakanberry. Wow, that does like nothing. Wow. But if I hit the first one, then that thing would have been dead. But that's crying over spilt milk at this point. So Aegislash is going to come out, and I'm anticipating him to Zen Headbutt my Rotom. That's what I would do in this particular situation. So I'm going to go for Protect right here. If I do get this 50-50 wrong, then it's whatever. I really can't do anything about it at this point. And then, yeah, just going to fire off a Shadow Ball into Metagross. Yeah, actually, probably would be going for Earthquake right here. But we shall see. Well, he didn't Protect with any of his Mons. And, yes, I do get that, that play right. Hopefully he doesn't flinch me. If he doesn't flinch my Aegislash, I think I am in the position to win. Come on, Aegislash. Come on. Come on and be clutch. Yes. Okay. Well, this is Life Orb Aegislash, super effective hit. Yeah, no way that's not gonna kill. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna. I think I do have this game in the bag now. So things were not looking good for me, but we were able to clutch things out, so that's good. So I'm just gonna fire off a Hydro Pump, and then I think he has to go for Rock Slide here. Maybe he'll go for EQ. I don't know. Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go for Wide Guard, and this is one of the really cool things about Aegislash, is that it does have access to Wide Guard. And yeah, now that kind of nullifies me from taking any damage, so I don't have to risk getting flinched a bunch. And I hit the Hydro Pump, and the Landorus is going to go down. So I thought I had the game lost there, but it looks like I had the game won. So, looks like my first time hitting the VGC Battle Spot ladder was successful, which is good because that team was extremely threatening, and I'm not going to save it because I'm already recording this. It will take some time for results to be updated. Do I want to continue battling? Absolutely. We're going to grab just one more game in this session, and then that'll be that. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Battle Box. Unfortunately, Volcarona didn't get to do any work, but Aegislash got to do something, and I am 15-19 now. 1-0. We are on this climb right now. We are climbing up this ladder. This ladder is going to be delicious. And we have a 15-24 from New Zealand, Auckland, New Zealand. Why does that town sound familiar? And another Sylveon. This team looks interesting, definitely. Looks like Mamoswine can do quite a bit to it. Rotom Wash, once again, is going to be very useful. I don't know how Volcarona is going to do. Aegislash is also going to be useful. Well, Aegislash or Volcarona. Actually, I think I'm going to bring Volcarona over Aegislash because outside of Azumarill, which I should really care Protect, this Volcarona does not have Protect. For some reason, don't ask me why. Kangaskhan is also going to be cool. Not going to bring Gyarados. Actually, yeah, I'm going to bring Volcarona over Aegislash this time. Well, maybe. I'm not freeze dry Mammoth, so actually I don't think Mamoswine is going to be useful. Yeah, I think Aegislash is going to be more useful to deal with like Hariyama and Sylveon and stuff. I'm just gonna bring Kang. I'm gonna bring Kang Volk, and then Who's more useful? I think Rotom Wash is going to be more useful than Gyarados, just for dealing with Azumarill. Actually, is that true? I have to make my decision quick. Yeah, I think Rotom is going to be more useful, and then Aegislash-4th. And I need to change the settings on my laptop. Because I actually figured out that my capture card doesn't lag when I use it on my laptop as opposed to my desktop. Because I don't have any other USB connections on my laptop, but I don't really use my laptop that much now that I have a desktop, so yeah. So it is going to be Sylveon Hariyama, no Breloom lead, so that's definitely good, and Kang Volk is going to come out here, and Hariyama is probably going to fake out right here. And I'm definitely not going to appreciate this Hyper Voice. So, what I'm going to do is actually, so I want to fake out the Sylveon? Absolutely. This thing is a problem. I need to get damage on it, and I'm going to go for the Rage Powder right here onto Volcarona, just to absorb the fake out from the Hariyama, or if it goes for close combat, then I can absorb that as well. And I should be able to take this Hyper Voice decently well. As he goes for the Protect into Sylveon, so we know that he's not a Choice Specs variant, as yeah, my Rage Powder is going to go off right here with my Volcarona, and he's just going to go straight for the CC. Pretty good play, if I do say so myself. But now his defenses have been lowered. Oh no, I get a Flame Body. Well, unless if he's Guts, then that's good. Or excuse me, no, it's the other way around. If he's Guts, that's bad. And I didn't write down his team again, which was not good. I'm gonna go for a return into that, and then I'm actually gonna Quiver Dance right here, so my Volcarona can start boosting up, because I'm predicting a Hariyama Protect or Switch. But neither of those happen, and yeah, I do get this Quiver Dance off of my Volcarona. And I'm just going to go for a return into that move slot, and I am adamant, so... Oh, that did nothing! What? Oh my... I need to learn these VGC damage calcs. And that is Life Orb Sylveon. Why did that do so little? Is that like max HP, max defense Hariyama? What? I don't understand. I'm max attack adamant. Did I forget? Does this not have EVs or something? Is this not max happiness? Like, I don't understand. I'm guessing that isn't max happiness. Yeah, that would make sense, because this sucks so much, dude. Okay. Well, now Aegislash can come in, and I can actually just go right for the Wide Guard right here, and deal with this Sylveon. And then I am +1. And does fighting resist bug? I don't remember. I'm gonna go for the Fiery Dance, because he's at -2 defense, just in case. And he's probably going to withdraw anyway. He's gonna end up going out to Rotom Heat, which deals pretty well with Volcarona and such. And unfortunately my Wide Guard is not going to be useful, as I just fire off a Fiery Dance into this Rotom. Things are not looking good this second game. They are definitely not looking good. He's just going to fire off an Overheat probably. So what I can do is let Volcarona take that, and then fire off a Shadow Ball into that Rotom move slot. Actually, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I doubt Sylveon stays in. Or if he does stay in, yeah, he's just going to go for the Helping Hand right here. And my Volcarona is up +1 special defense. So I should be able to tank one of these, unless it's like Specs. And if it is Specs, then oh well. But yeah, I do tank that. And my Aegislash can fire off a Shadow Ball right here into the Rotom slot, and hopefully that takes it out. And it does not take it out quite, but the Citrus is going to go off. and now this Rotom has a bunch of HP, which is not cool. So I'm actually going to fire off a Flash Cannon into Sylveon. Actually, yeah, I'm going to go with that play and then just fire off a Bug Buzz into Rotom. Sylveon's probably not going to stay in anyway, or if it does stay in, then it's probably just going to protect. What did he do? Did he go for Hyper Voice? Yeah, that's unfortunate. But my Aegislash should be able to take that pretty well. Unfortunately, my Volcarona is going to go down. I probably should have seen that coming, but I thought he was just going to... I don't know, but I can take out the Sylveon right here, hopefully with this Life Orb Flash Cannon, which is pretty good. So what's my last? Is it Gara or Rotom? It is Rotom Wash. So that's actually not too shabby. I don't know how much speed that Hariyama is running. So I could potentially pull this out because, okay, his last is Breloom, and that's not what I wanted to see. I don't know what he wants to do. He's probably just gonna like Spore and stuff. So, and I don't have the Rage Powder to redirect that, so that's unfortunate. I have to go for a Shadow Ball into the Breloom move slot, and then I have to Hydro the Rotom H and hope he doesn't hit Rotom W, which he does, and he's probably he might go for a Thunderbolt into that move slot, but he actually goes for a Will-O-Wisp, which is cool. And hopefully this isn't a Sash Aegislash. If it is, then that's unfortunate, and it is Focus Sash. Don't really know what I expected. And unfortunately I don't have Shadow Sneak because, like I said, I showed Wide Guard already. So I'm just gonna go for another Shadow Ball into that move slot, and then hope well, actually he's faster, so I have to go for a Protect right here and hope I wake up this turn. I think that's really my only play. And I do stay asleep, unfortunate, as yeah, he just gets off a Bullet Seed, and it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get this game off. Maybe if he gets a 2-hit, maybe a low roll. Nope, none of those things happen. None of the above happens, and he has no reason not to just attack me with Thunderbolt into the Aegislash. And unfortunate, I don't think I really played around that Hariyama too well. Yeah, that's definitely where I messed up around that Hariyama, because I think my Kangaskhan has some issues. Had my I think that my Kangaskhan just doesn't have max happiness. If my Kangaskhan did have max happiness, then that would probably be the game right there. But unfortunately, it does not have max happiness. No, I'm not gonna save that, but that's whatever, because I gotta get another one. That can't end on a loss. That's all there is to it, unless it's like a close game. But that game was just kind of like, oh, all right. Well, we're not using Kangaskhan, which is unfortunate, but we can play some mind games. Let's see if I dip. Oh, no, not below 1500, so that's dope. Let's see, 1503, so we gotta get another win right here. Also, I really didn't read too well, and this is a Japanese player. Why does my laptop keep doing that? That's really stupid. With an interesting looking team. I won't say it's bad, because I know all of these mons except for like Swoobat are definitely VGC viable. And this team actually does kind of look like a potential problem. Definitely need to bring Rotom. Kangaskhan would be dope in this game, but unfortunately we can't get everything that we want. Gonna bring Mamoswine too, and Volcarona and Aegislash. I think that's my best play. And I'm gonna lead Rotom, Aegislash, and then bring Mamoswine and Volk in the wings. Gyarados could have been useful for the Intimidate, but between like Ice Shard and Rotom spreading Will-O-Wisp, I don't think Lando is going to be a big threat. And I think he's going to go like Raichu Blastoise or Raichu Talonflame, which is, well, I don't know if I should lead with Volk or not, but it's whatever at this point. I don't know. Well, you know what? I already made my decision. So, time remaining. Maybe he times out and I get some free points. Yes, yes. Alright, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna go ahead and check Twitter real quick because professionals. Oh, Mango is streaming. Shout out Mango. That's my dude right there. Alright, let's see. Live with Mayhem. Yeah, actually, I think is it Paragon or Paradon? I don't remember what it's called. But it's a super big Smash Bros. Tournament that's going on in Orlando. Yeah, it's Paragon. Because someone else is streaming for it. And I'm literally 30 minutes away, but I can't go this weekend because my family wants to do something this weekend. So I mean, it's unfortunate, but it's what family does. Alright, let's see. Are we gonna actually get a timeout? Nope, 3 seconds left. An open letter to everyone tricked into fearing AI. Alright, I never feared AI, but maybe that's just because I'm stupid, but whatever. So, Rotom Aegislash gonna come out for me. Let's see what he leads with. Japanese and Japanese. Lando Blastoise. Did I say that? No, I said Raichu, but that's close enough, to be completely honest. And I need to Willow this Lando ASAP. And I don't know what he wants to do. I'm actually gonna go for a quick wide guard right here because he's either gonna Rock Slide or Earthquake or do something that I don't care about. So I'm definitely going to go for Wide Guard Willow. And I don't know what this Blastoise wants. Actually, Blastoise does have access to Fake Out. I just remembered that. And he may actually go for Fake Outs right here. As yes, the Fake Out does come out. It didn't matter too much because, like I said, he's probably going to go for Rock Slide or Earthquake. As yeah, the Earthquake does come out, and all that's going to end up happening is he hurts his own Blastoise. But I don't get that burn off, which is unfortunate. Oh, and that's actually Life Orb Lando, so that's definitely interesting to know. I gotta get that thing burned ASAP. Yeah, I'm just gonna burn this, and then Aegislash can take a hit. So yeah, I'm just gonna fire off a Shadow Ball into the Blastoise moveslot. As the Lando does switch out, probably should anticipate that. Well, actually, I probably anticipated U-turn. As he goes for Dark Pulse into that moveslot, and Raichu does have access to Lightning Rod, so that's probably why he switched that out. Probably anticipated me going for Thunderbolt. Hopefully, the Shadow Ball takes out the Blastoise. He did do quite a bit of damage to himself in the form of Earthquake, so hopefully that damage coupled with that Shadow Ball damage does take him out, which it does, which is good for me. My Rotom's at an extremely high amount of HP, which is good because that's my win condition, and the Raichu Sash is broken, or the probable Sash. Of course, I don't know if it has one, but that's usually all you see on Raichu, so being able to get that crippled is definitely nice. And who is he going to send out next? Gonna go back to Landorus right here. I don't know what he wants to do. Once again, I'm actually going to go for the Will-O-Wisp onto that move slot because we know that the Hydro Pump doesn't do that much. Well, actually, I think that his Landorus was bulky, so this Landorus appears to be offensive. So I'm actually gonna go for a King's Shield right here, so I can get back into the Shield form. Plus, I'm anticipating him to go for a T-Bolt into this move slot because I went for Wide Guard last time, as he goes for the Protect with the Landorus right here. And yeah, I'm just gonna go back into my Shield form right here. So, I mean, I don't really do anything, but Raichu doesn't have that much power. As he actually goes for Thunderbolts into my Rotom move slot, which, oh my god, that does a lot. Damn. I didn't see that coming, to be honest. But slowly but surely it's going to get whittled down. Slowly but surely, so I don't really know what's going to come out from Landorus right here. Actually, let's see, Blastoise, Raichu. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt into that, and then, or not a Thunderbolt, a Hydro Pump. I think I clicked Hydro Pump anyway, but I'm just gonna make sure. And then I have no reason not to Wide Guard right here, because it basically neutralizes anything that Landorus wants to go for. Like if he wants to go for Rock Slide, that's not gonna do anything to me, as he's just gonna fire off another Thunderbolt into this Raichu. I need to get this Raichu is being annoying. As he goes for the Stone Edge, come on, that's annoying. That's definitely annoying. I was definitely thinking about going for a Shadow Ball, but man, that's annoying. That's all I gotta say. Alright, but I'm gonna go out to Mamoswine right here. And I don't think this Raichu can do too much to me, so I'm just going to... Actually, I don't know what he wants to do, to be completely honest. I am just gonna go for an Ice Shard into Lando, and then I think he's probably just gonna T-Bolt my Aegislash move slot. And yeah, I think that's what he's gonna do actually. Is protect Lando, and then go for T-Bolt into Aegislash. So I'm actually gonna Ice Cold Crash that. I have Focus Sash anyway, and then go for Shadow Ball into Lando in case he doesn't do that. And yeah, he does protect there, and Ice Cold Crash should take this out. As he goes for the Encore into Aegislash. Okay. Well, my Aegislash is kind of fodder at this point. Oh my. Come on. Alright. Well, like I said, my Aegislash at this point is pretty much fodder. I think his Landorus is going to switch out this turn. I don't know out to what though. So because of that, I'm just going to Earthquake. And I'm locked into King's Shield anyway. Oh, Aegislash can only use Wide Guard. Well, yeah, I'm going to go for Wide Guard. So, like I said, I don't think my Aegislash is going to serve me any good. And if he wants to go for a spread move anyway, then it's okay, and he doesn't switch out. As he just goes up for a Thunderbolts into that and takes it out. Okay, well, I'm going to be able to take out his Raichu. And that Pokemon is definitely annoying, and I do have a Focus Sash on my Mamoswine, so I'm not too concerned about that. If his last is Talonflame, this is going to be a problem. And he has a Shuka Berry Raichu. Definitely do not recommend that, simply because of the fact that Raichu is not bulky in any sense of the form. So, like, I don't think it's really going to save you. If his last is Talonflame, I just straight up lose. Like, there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. If his last is Swoobat, so this is actually really good for me. Because I can Ice Shard Lando. And I'm just gonna go for a Rage Powder into Volcarona. Yeah, this is actually really good for me. Like, I think I might actually just win right here, because this Ice Shard should take out Landorus, and Volcarona really shouldn't be worrying about that. And yeah, if he like just protects there, I don't really care. Like if he probably has like Tailwind or something, but I don't know what he's gonna do. Yeah, yeah, he does go for Tailwind, but like I said, I have Ice Shard, so yeah, I really don't care. And yeah, I think this should be game right here. I'm just gonna go for an Ice Shard and go for another Rage Powder to redirect what the Swoobat wants to do, because I just have to go for another Ice Shard onto Swoobat. Maybe that's Focus Sash, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna repeatedly just go for Rage Powder right here. So it looks like Volcarona is actually gonna be able to do something constructive. If he tries to like cheese me with like double protects, I don't know. But I don't think Swoobat can really hurt Volcarona that much, so I'm fine with that. And yeah, hopefully Ice Shard from Mamo should take him out here, which it does. So Lando is going to go down, and all that's left is the Swoobat as he goes for the skill swap. That looked like it could actually be interesting, an interesting strategy, but it's not going to work out for him in this particular scenario. And I'm just going to go for an Ice Shard, and then I'm just going to keep repeatedly going for Rage Powders, as he does realize the match is over at this point. So he's just going to scoot out of there, which is fine. So yeah, that was actually pretty fun. Did all right, but this is kind of low. So, but I'm gonna learn more VGC, and plus, if I do decide to do this again, which will be up to you guys, pretty much. So I want to continue battling. I'm just gonna say yes, just because I want to see what my rating is. Battle box. But yeah, challenge. Oh, no. Oh, I'm back to 15-19, but like, yeah. Actually, you know what? Let me do another one. Can I X out of that? All right. Well, you know what? Let me shut that off because I don't want to get another game. And if I get like a day ban or something, that's whatever. Okay, but yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. It was definitely fun. Did alright, but not that good against a player that knew what they were doing. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and peace.